Hey guys, thanks for clicking on this video. You should have clicked on this video if you had a case that was recently dropped by the district attorney's office or recently dismissed. Keep in mind this video is not legal advice. What is an expunction and what does it do? An expunction is a tool used to clear your record by deleting the files in public databases such as the FBI, the Texas DPS, the state DA's office, things like this. What is a limited expunction? A limited expunction is essentially the same thing as a full expunction. However, it applies for people who are in your situation who just had their case dropped or dismissed by the DA's office, okay? And we'll go into why you're probably only eligible for a limited expunction right now. Now, the key point about a limited expunction is that the state continues, and not just the state, the FBI, they get to continue to hold your file until the statute of limitations runs and that you file for a full expunction. How do you qualify for a full expunction? Full expunction, you either go to jury trial, you get found not guilty, you're acquitted, or the DA drops the case against you and you just wait for whatever the period of time is until your case, the statute of limitations, runs. Okay? So think of the statute of limitations as the expiration date on your case. The state has, on a felony, on most regular felonies, 3 years to bring the case against you. Okay, we'll go take a look at this. So if you have a Class C misdemeanor, the state has 180 days to bring a case against you, or a Class A or B misdemeanor, it's 1 year, or a felony is 3 years. There's also people who have assault family violence charges. Any type of misdemeanor for assault family violence is going to be 3 years, okay? So these people here who have Class C and Class A and B, don't mistake this with assault family violence. This is just like public intoxication or disorderly conduct, something like this. You know, Class B misdemeanor could be like DWI, possession marijuana, something like this. But for people with assault family violence, 3 years. So let's say you were arrested today. Next week, the DA drops your case. You still have to wait 3 years to file for a full expunction. Okay, now what about those situations where you don't have to wait? A lot of people think, oh, well, the DA just dropped my case. I should be eligible right now to clear my record. No, you're only eligible to clear your record right now if the prosecutor has certified that your case will not be refiled in the future. I would say about 90% of the cases that I see are people who do not have certifications from the district attorney's office that their case will not be refiled. So you're probably in the same situation as most other of our clients that are not eligible for a full expunction for a period of time. And again, that period of time could be 180 days, 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 7 years. It just depends on what your charge is. So it also gets complicated if you have multiple charges. So some people think, okay, well, you know, I was arrested, I had a DWI, and I had drugs in the car, but turns out the drugs weren't really drugs, it was just salt, right? So the DA's office, they dropped the drug charge, and now I still have this pending DWI, or you know, I'm on probation for this DWI. I want to clear my drug charge right now. I want to clear the charge that's been dismissed. Well, that's great. It's great that your case has been dismissed, but you're still not going to qualify for a full expunction right now. What you will qualify for is the limited expunction, okay? Now, the problem with the limited expunction is that the state will never agree to just granting a limited expunction, they're going to want to have a hearing. And you have to file not just the petition, but you also have to file, for example, if you're in a domestic dispute case, you're going to have to file an affidavit from the complainant. We'll cover what needs to be inside of that once you contact us. Or if you have a drug charge or some other charge, we'll talk about what affidavits need to be filed. I don't have time to go over all that stuff in this video here, but just know that the process for a limited expunction is much more difficult. It's not even guaranteed. It's more expensive. But if you want to keep your job, this is your only option. You know, you're going to have to file for a limited expunction first, and then you're going to have to file, once your statute of limitations is up, then you're going to have to file for a regular expunction. So that's 2 separate filing fees.